This. Hey everybody. Happy 4th of July, everybody. We're taping stuff. Give us a minute. Hey Colleen, how's it going? Actually, let me see if I can't get try changing cameras. Let's see how this goes. Camera angles. Nope, that one just slides right back down. Okay. I'm gonna have to go get my actual tripod. Hey everybody, how's your 4th of July going? I hope it's going tremendously. Yep, I'm gonna have to change this so it doesn't have the little grippy thing at the top. Team! I'll be right back, guys. Please enjoy watching Randy taping boxes. Yes, okay, Randy. Also, I just have to say, ta-da, how much of a testament is that I love you guys, because I stopped the whole house, dogs and cats included, from watching Stranger Things so that we could come and hang out with y'all today.
Season 3 is out.
Season 3! Dropped at 2 o'clock this morning, but I was sleepy, so we're watching it now. Much to Maddie's dismay. I poked my head in Maddie's room to wake her up, and she just lifted her head and looked at me like, no sleep in her eyes, nothing. She was like, and I looked at her and was like, you ready? She was like, yeah. And then we went and woke Randy up. Randy didn't even get to like get up and go to the bathroom or anything. We just immediately started chaining season 3 of Stranger Things. And that, I recognize that that is the worst noise in the world, but Randy's almost done taping tape.
What's that doing louder?
Yeah, please do. Can you?
I can.
Are you able to?
I can, yes. You have little faith.
I was just apologizing to people. Randy.
Were you?
Are you triggered?
No.
Do you want to see what Randy looks like when he's triggered? It's the same as how he always looks, but worse. Okay. Happy Independence Day to you guys. Which actually, I'm not gonna lie. I don't care if I'm British or not. It's Happy Blow Things Up Day. Oh, you're a son of a... Give me some to...
This tape is all messed up. I'm gonna have to do a new one.
Stop it.
Better not be the isopropyl alcohol.
It's not the isopropyl alcohol. It's old dingy water. Okay, I maced Randy. How are you guys today? God, he's so neat. I'll get the water wet, Randy. No, stop it. I'm being a professional. Leave me alone. God. Okay.
As long as the tracking number
For real.
is readable, right?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for all of our Etsy purchaser people who, if you have water all over your package, it was because Randy's naughty. Damn, that says I'm doing good. Just attached my cloak to my waistcoat for WizardCon. Oh, that sounds fun. If you ever thought water was wet. Randy doesn't have his new glasses yet. He found his old pair.
No.
He did go in and get his eye exam done though.
It's only been a day and a half now.
Yeah, he probably won't have his glasses until like the end of the week. But fortunately, we're hoarders, so I still have my glasses from like the 2nd grade. So I'm good.
I found those, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
They're my backup pair. Thank you so much for taping those in. I'm sorry I gave you a hard time. Okay. Have you guys watched Stranger Things season 3 yet?
No.
If you haven't,
Nobody's insane.
like if you're at work, quit your job, go home, watch Stranger Things. If your boyfriend or girlfriend's like, no, I don't really want to, dump them. Go watch Stranger Things.
Yeah, don't dump them.
Dump them. Abandon your children at the pool. Go watch Stranger Things.
You really shouldn't do these things.
Don't take my advice. So today we're making polymer clay psychedelic mushrooms. So I'm excited about that. Also, I have a couple announcements to make. First off, I actually did work yesterday and got the video tutorial shot for this bad boy. This bad boy, which I'm going to give you a super quick glimpse at the back. And that's it. You're going to have to wait until the tutorial to see the rest. And then I also shot a tutorial on Jim's Better Than Anthrax
Episode 3, Luke. Come on, step it up, man.
Only episode 3. We're in
5.
We just finished episode 5. We're on episode 6. No spoilers though. Seriously, guys. Ammonite, ancient snail shell, or whatever this is. But we'll be doing a tutorial for this. This is bad boy as well. And then I also got the tutorial shot for a very easy, beginner-friendly beading project and earrings. So, really excited about that. Yeah, the Ammonite, no weaving involved. I know for the longest time as a wire wrapper, none of my work included weaving because it can get really, sometimes it, wrecks your hands. So that's whenever I fall back onto just bold lines, regular old, no weaving, wire wrapping. So... oh, well, thanks, Jody. I hope you're having a great day. Hey, Dana. I'm actually, guess what I'm wearing today? Is it backwards? No, it's right. Hello from South Italy. Right on. Well, hello to you. My friend wraps the Ammonite as well. She sold a ton of them. Right on. They're really cool. They're great because they're jewelry and they're fossils. So, no, I'm selling that Ammonite for money. Speaking of money, we have... I'm going to start conditioning clay while I talk to you guys. For those of y'all who've been with us for a really long time, you might remember that we used to do $10 craft boxes on our Patreon, and we had to stop doing that because it just wasn't sustainable. The shipping costs went up and all sorts of stuff. So for the longest time now, we've had it as a digital download tier. Well, we have brought back the $10 craft box, but it's a cab box. So,
It's continental only.
and it's also US only. If you're international, I'm sorry, we cannot ship internationally on those. It was just...
so it's more to ship than you are pledging.
Yeah, just this morning, we had to pay $16 to ship to Canada on the same size box. So it was, we can't quite, balance that, if that makes sense. So right now I'm just conditioning some clay, just soften it up. Will you do a video on making something with all the beautiful cabs you've taught us to make? I will be, Sin. We'll have those coming soon. But let's see. So yeah, we have the $10 cab boxes. Well, thank you, Elle. On vacay, so glad to get to catch a live stream. Where are you at on vacay? Ooh, that's hot. It's good. It's hot. I'll sit that there for a minute. Also, a sneaky peeky. Boom. Very first soldered pendant that I'm really excited about. But all y'all over on Patreon have already seen this stuff. But yeah, go check out our new $10 tier on Patreon. Now, we do still have our regular $10 digital download tier. But I didn't want to remove a tier and then have a bunch of people just floating in limbo. So I'm going to be sending all of y'all a message as soon as I get done binging season 3s of Stranger Things to go ahead and just move yourself over.
No.
Well, if they want.
If they want.
Yeah. Because otherwise we're still leaving that tier there.
Yeah.
But you get the digital download stuff in the cab box tier too. I'm just saying. All right, Anjanine. Yeah. So now I'm just rolling out a snake. I am going to go ahead and get the camera flipped around so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. So priorities. I hope this holds. We will see. Because my camera is chunky. Hey, Michelle. We're doing really good. I'm actually still all damp from being in the shower. And it just sinks. Ooh. Ooh. Is it okay? Sorry, guys. Why does this suck so bad? Sorry. Try to get... What?
Bethany says Stranger Things is filmed 2.25 miles from me.
Are you serious? I'd be creeping in the bushes.
Pretty sure they don't bet you.
Do what?
Pretty sure they don't bet you.
Well, a bunch of naysayers. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to be crafting on this part of the table. Hey, Penny. Oh, we're doing great. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Moving this jewelry over here.
What live videos? Never know what's gonna happen.
Right? Me neither. Wow, really? Now, I'm finding all sort. I could have sworn that I cleaned this surface, but I'd have been swearing wrong. Really, Bethany? That's really cool. Hey, Sam. Wow, Agate, that sounds great. There was a shaky shake in California? I'm presuming that means an earthquake.
No, it's just like
Just a shaky shake.
just a lot
Shakira visited.
a lot of shake and bake chicken.
Shaky bakey chicken. Wow, the first hello I've ever gotten. Thank you. Oh, right on. Yeah, sorry. I'm really bad at catching comments. It does. Wow, a 6.3. Oof. Right on. So I got your box of crafting stuff and cabs last week. The cabs are awesome. I'm really glad you like it. I don't know. It sounded like a big number, unless it's like on a scale of like 100 or something. Then not to be this way, but step it up. Not really. Earthquakes are so bad. I can't believe I just said that. I am looking for some. Ooh, here I have some really old canes, like ancient canes. I'm gonna.
You say ancient, but it's only from like
6 or 7 years ago? No, this was from when we first moved in here.
yeah, we were upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
No, not 6 years ago.
Yep, that's how long we've been here.
I know that's how long we've been here, but
But yeah, I'm gonna use up some old canes today. Oh, really, Angie? I don't remember what happened on Tuesday.
yeah, I haven't watched it.
What was funny on Tuesday? We only film stuff. We don't actually pay attention. My hips don't lie and my booty's gonna cry. Do 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 do. Wow, I have a lot of old canes. Boogin do 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 do. Ooh, I just found some beads. I'm gonna put these into a crap box because they aren't drilled yet. Yeah, that'll be cool. I'll put that.
Today's live stream giveaway.
Today we are giving away one of our decals. So if you haven't commented on Tuesday's live stream,
Two decals.
do what?
We're giving away 2 decals.
Are we? To 2 separate people?
2 separate people.
Huh. Ooh, Tashers, that's a really good question. Well, I guess we'll have 2 winners today, so definitely go leave a comment.
Because you forgot last week.
Because I forget.
Yes.
Did I? Probably. I store my polymer clay in these, I in like the automotive section or like the tools or something. And I just store them, boop, just like that. Hey, what are those things? What's this? Huh. I have no idea.
Yeah, another section of Walmart.
Yep, of Walmart or Harbor Freight, or I like it because the plastic so far does not seem to be reacting to the polymer clay. Oh, well, thank you, Mary. I'm really glad that you like our tutorials. Okay, so we'll start stacking. I want to do more of these. Isn't that trippy? Okay, so we have just a spiral jelly roll. Can you use round wire to wrap a cabochon, or does it have to be square wire? You can use round. In some of the wrap styles, square sits a little more nicely and can actually be a little easier to use, but there's no like rule book or anything. Anything that can be done with square, you can also give it a go with round as well. So now this clay hasn't been conditioned in like 30 years. So in 5 years. So instead of just rolling it out, since that's just going to drag the edges out further. Hey, Michelle, how's it going? Yup, caning. So just air doesn't make it go all brittle like my Play-Doh from back in the day. Nope, these are not water-based clays. They're like science-based or something. Do what?
Science-based.
Yeah.
LT or I'm sorry, LK says
I'm a
this
beginner
is
wire
the
wrap.
first Hangout,
Ah, well, welcome, LK.
and
Yeah. And so by squishing it from the center outward, just giving it like a smush. Ooh, Kimmy says I got my dud box cabs and fixed them up. Was not much wrong. Not see why duds, but can you do a tutorial on the diamond shaped cabs and how to wire wrap them? Sure, Kimmy. I'll actually think that'll be one of my next tutorials because we made a bunch of those diamond shapes. So for the June July craft along kit video, I'm gonna have it be that wrap style. Okay, so I've just reduced down quite a bit, and now I'm gonna cut the end off.
Okay.
I'm making some psychedelic mushrooms, but we're gonna start by just making a kaleidoscope cane. Oh, right on, Jen. Clay is a ton of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Bill. But yeah, so you can see it really reduced what was going on in there. Which like witchcraft mostly. And then I'm gonna cut another square. There's just cat fur on everything. Oh well. I'm looking for this. Yeah, it's on yet, Maddie? Yeah? Maddie's just so sad that she's not watching Stranger Things. I can see it in her cute little face. So sometimes to keep your hand lumpies, like since it's all uneven, this is an acrylic block for like cling stamps. Rolling, 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 roll, keep rolling, 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 roll. Do you want to turn that air conditioner back on?
No.
Randy says no. Okay, we'll just wait until we're all extra sweaty and then we'll turn it back on. What gauge do you recommend for someone who is just dying to do wire wrapping? Ooh, it stuck to my thing. For this guy here, I used 18 gauge, though 20 gauge would have worked also. 18 and 20 for this style are probably my favorite, and then you can add in for weaving either a 24, 26, or 28 gauge. I started out doing wire weaving with a 24 gauge, but I really recommend a 26 or a 28, honestly, if you're just starting out. It's a little bit easier on the hands. Okay, so we reduced that down to a nice little noodle. And now I'm going to reduce this one just a little bit. I'm going to try to get them to all be about the same length. Ooh. Cynthia says, hey, happy 4th. Happy 4th to you too. Been watching for a while and I'm so impressed. Right on. Would like to do Dragon Eyes. How do you finish / protect the back? I like doing a coat of Mod Podge or UV resin or just regular 2-part epoxy resin. And that way you don't have to worry about the eye getting scratched up whenever you wire wrap it, if you're going to be wire wrapping it. Though I would not use, like, don't do that if you're going to be baking it in polymer clay. I just let it cure for a couple of days and then set it in the clay and then bake it as soon as I can. But yeah, see how it like dishes out the bottom like that? That's just something that happens. How did you work harden the ammonite? I didn't really. It's the 18 gauge. Like by the time I got to this point, it was pretty stiff. You could send it through a tumbler, though honestly, I didn't really find that to be necessary. Luke, I get my resin from artandglow.com, or you can just buy it here on Amazon. They're pretty good too. Ooh, I really liked this one. It was like a Skinner blend with like a polka dot in the middle. I didn't finish my question. Anyways, this is Michelle's daughter, Megan. Hey, Megan. I have a couple questions about resin. Can resin be baked? What causes resin to pull away? Some resins shrink when they cure. It's just something chemically science happens. I'm merely a lowly artist and I don't really know what's going on. And for the most part, I don't bake resin because it's a plastic or a polyester resin or like, you know, there's different types, but it's basically a plastic and it can really put off some weird fumes and do some weird stuff when you heat it up, even at the low temperatures of polymer clay, you know, 275 or whatever in the oven. Holy crap, Candace. 106 degrees. I'm not gonna lie, that's miserable. It's not the hottest it's ever been here today, but it is humid. And it smells like explosives because our neighbors have been blowing stuff up for like a week. Do it, Randy?
Candace had said, "Why did our country declare independence in the autumn?" And I said it was probably because of the temperature that they
right? Yeah, it's probably the heat and stuff that they were like just to smoke them out. Nobody wants to fight when it's this hot. Though honestly, I'd probably start shooting people if we didn't have air conditioning. I'm not gonna lie. Tempers would be afraid, to put it mildly. So yeah, polymer clay is enthralling. I meant to have all of this ready before starting the live stream, but it was all I could do to pull myself away from the TV to go shower and eat breakfast. But yeah.
Don't lie, you ate breakfast while watching.
I know, but I had to pull myself away long enough to get the cereal to bring it back upstairs. Where do you buy the doming resin / epoxy? I get Art and Glow either from the website or on Amazon, just depending on what we're up to. But yeah, I'm just not going to worry about the ends too much right now. So there's that. And then that's a nice little inverted one. I'm going to shrink this one down just a little bit more. We are coming to Missouri next weekend to mine for Mozarkite. First time for us to mine. Right on. Man, do as much as you can to try to stay cool, because it is hot here. Bye, Lindy. Oh yeah, Natasha. I try to, unless it's like actually Christmas Day or something, I try to live stream even on holidays. Wow, Jim, really? Do what, Randy?
You think we get days off?
Yeah, we don't get days off. The cat will not allow it. This one's probably one of my favorites. That checkerboard done up into a round. You okay, Maddie? I can just hear you grunting and sighing over here. Oh, do I? Looking forward, fancy. Herpin' derpin' doo-day.
Why is that in their heads?
I don't know. Herpin' derp doodle boodle. Can you put on the YouTube links or titles for the Craft-A-Long kits in the kits? I'm behind and have no idea what goes to what. Right on, Sabrina. For the most part, if you scroll through my Patreon feed, you'll be able to see you can search the tags for Craft-A-Long kit or Craft Crate. Like, they have them listed there at the side because I can't remember what I call this stuff. And honestly, the stuff that I send out in the Craft-A-Long kits, you can use with almost every single wire wrapping and chainmail tutorial. What clay are you using? I find my clay gets really soft when using polymer clay Primo. Yeah, for the most part, I do use either Sculpey or Sculpey Primo. Jen says, what are the must-have tools for starting with polymer clay? Total beginner here. Well, I do recommend, if you can, splurge the $40 pasta machine. It's the best thing in the world for getting your clay to on a Makins pasta machine. Because I would really love one of the Lucy clay machines, but they're like about $1 billion. So stuck to breaking 2 or 3 Makins a year. But they're way better than the other ones that are like $20 at the craft store, because we break those on the first day, apparently. So one of those is really great. Tissue blades for cutting. Some sort of work surface, which you could just use for like a smooth tile or something for like $1 at the store. Where's my little roller? I have like it's working again, maybe. Sorry for the loud fan and the dog sounding like he's gonna throw up in the background. We're back. But it is hot, so we've got the air conditioner going. Are you okay, puppy? Wait. Okay, so yeah, must have tools for a beginner for polymer clay is first off going to be your clay, a roller, a cutter, and a pasta machine. Like, those are essential basics. I also do recommend, if you can get your grubby little paws on them, some little clay styling tools like a porcupine quill, some pens, just random crap. These ball styluses are really nice for doing stuff. But yeah, and also, what on earth is that noise? I do recommend this book that I keep in my polymer clay area, and I'm actually going to follow along with their instructions for, because this book covers a bunch of different really interesting techniques. Where's that out? There we go. But yeah, so I'm going to try to do something along the lines of like these here for this kaleidoscope canes. I really love the way that that looks. Okay. What's your question, Ghost? Okay, I'm still answering more questions though. Silver Sign has said, hey, love that checkerboard pattern. Is there a tutorial for it? I'm sure there is, but I'd kind of like to do a tutorial on it just because it's fun. Right, Candace? Like they're actually the tutorial for the checkerboard. I followed out of that book, but I wouldn't mind doing a video about it just because I like that. Luke asks, if you moved to Tennessee, what part of Tennessee would you move to? We're thinking, I don't know. I'm way more inclined to live near Chattanooga than Nashville, just because I prefer Chattanooga as a town. Like it has all the big city stuff without being as big of a city as Nashville. But honestly, here's the book for you, Teresa. I don't know. We really like living out in the sticks. So maybe southern central Tennessee, like just north of the Alabama state line. We may even go into Alabama. We don't know. I want somewhere where the property value is like low. Like I want low taxes, low, like if I could just live on a piece of dirt for like next to nothing, that would be delightful. But I also want a T1 line for internet. So hopefully that'll work. All right, on. Well, I'm really glad to be helpful to you, Tina. Let's see if I can actually get some crafting done today. Okay. I actually forget what this cane was. I think it was just a modeling clay started to get hard. How do I soften it back up? You can actually use a product. Can you hand me that little black tray called clay softener. Yeah, that's perfect. Just all that. Thank you. I've been milking the same bottle of clay softener since I started working with polymer clay. Wow, Cindy, that's really generous of you. Like crazy generous. So to make a kaleidoscope cane, I'm starting by just getting a bunch of these little snaky logs ready. Oh, right on. What? Snaky logs, yeah, official term. Jean says, Ghost, that baby oil works as well. I've never tried that though. We don't really keep baby oil in the house. Right on. Candace says so too. So it seems legit. Even the dog's upset that we're not watching Stranger Things. Okay. So I'm gonna start with just these colors, I think. A demi-dome. I haven't made a kaleidoscope in ages. Really? Oh, right on, Rachel. Yeah, our local, local Hobby Lobby and Michael's both, they don't carry the Makins machines anymore. I was devastated.
Found that out when I exploded our last one.
Yep. That we did the both. I'm gonna do this little log of color. I really like those 3-color canes. No, I'm gonna stick to just the purple theme. Hello, indecision. My old friend. Now, I have no rhyme or reason for this right now. I'm basically just making a big ol' right on, Jody. Right on. So now that I've got all these together, I'm gonna try to reduce them down. Yeah, Maddie and I did henna on each other. A little bit going on here. Do you want to show them your hands? Maddie's really good at doing henna. I ran out of the cones, so I'm gonna have to defrost another one so she can do some more on me. But this is what I did on Maddie. Get that over there. But she's perfect hands for it too. And then do you want to show them the one that you did? Check that out, y'all. And her skin takes it so well too. I'm not gonna lie, Jen. She says this is the first live I've participated in the chat, and this community seems awesome. Of all the things in my career that I'm proud of, it's having y'all, like, just getting to come and hang out with you guys is just the coolest. Like, I feel like, you know, a person's only as good as their clients and their fan base and like all that stuff, and I've got the best clients and fan base. So thank you guys. Right? She does. I actually just went and cut all my claws off because, oof. I got working hands, right? Herp and derp, dude. Sam, she's like, yeah, we're pretty cool. It's okay. Aw, Tracy. Okay, so I'm getting this reduced. I'm gonna try to reduce it down and then split it into like fourths. What you giggling?
It's all like, mine's the best, yay! But in like 30 minutes, when she's like, I gotta go, Stranger Things.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like, no!
Aw, well thanks, Diane. Y'all are too nice to me. Okay. So you can see how much that reduced into this like cool little pattern of just hodgepodgery. So I'm going to take this and I don't know what's going to happen, but let's cut it in half. Okay, I hope I cut it in half good. And then we're gonna... Oh, I guess I shouldn't have done that, should I? I don't know. Well, the nice thing about it, I can just smush it back together. No harm, no foul, except for probably the little offline that'll be there the whole way. Let's consult the book.
If you ever accidentally cut it in half.
Just smush that shit back together. Oh, and you can test it with a mirror. That's a really good idea. How do I do this? Tell me how. Oh, they make it a triangle.
Tell me now.
How do I do? Oh, and they made little lentil beads out of it too.
You make wedges, don't you?
Yeah. Rolling the cane. Begin rolling the cane on the work surface to lengthen the cane and smooth out any of the bumps or ridges caused by the pinching. Keep the lines on the outside of the cane straight as you roll. Bitch, don't tell me how to live. The ends of the roll may become obscured, but you can reveal the cane pattern by slicing off the ends when the rolling is completed. Making the pattern. Well, when do I make it? Oh, number 4 is over here. That confused me. Following the lines on the outside of the cane. Use your... Okay, we gotta smush it into a triangle, you guys. Oh, yeah. Except for I don't feel like doing more work, so I'm not gonna roll out more clay to go around it. I guess I should, yeah, when all else fails, read the directions. Yeah, I'd love to send you some cabochons, Carol. And I've done like 5 or 6 videos with the air compressor, like the Spyro head video uses it. Like we get a lot of use out of it. I really appreciate you sending it. Well, thanks for popping in, Natasha. Ooh. Well, happy fishing. Oh. What's the best thing to do with the canes that don't work out? Well, I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? No, it's you could use them as bead cores. You could slice them real thin and put them on other clay and stretch them out. Do what?
That's an exact way Lara gets it.
What's up?
The sports version. At first she doesn't succeed, do what your coach told you to do in the first place.
Lara. That's hilarious. Ooh, what's a Natasha bead? I'll have to check that up. Yeah, smash them up and start over. The criteria for winning the giveaway is you need to have left a comment on Tuesday's live stream from this past Tuesday. Ooh, yeah, you can just cover up the messy bits with mica powders. That's a good idea, Bennett. Okay, and we'll smush this thick boy down to make him a little... Or do I want it like that? Yeah, let's do it like that.
The power's going straight to her head.
It has. Ooh, yeah. Or you can always just give it to a friend. Sometimes someone close to you will be able to see something in something that you're like, if you're just done with it. That's what I'm trying to do with our crap boxes. Is it's like half-finished projects or broken necklaces or things that, like, it's too cool for me to just, like, donate, but not cool enough for, or not necessarily cool enough, but it's just stuff that I just don't have it in my heart to get to it right now, if that makes sense. But, so I just put them in the crap boxes, because I'm like, it's half of a broken earring. Hopefully you can find something to do with it. Ooh, and this one's all wonky on the end. We'll figure that out. Wait, did I not do the same one? I did not. Oh, well. Did we not train? You'd know if we trained you. Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, I'm just pinching and rotating it to be more triangular. There we go. And then I'm going to make these mirror image each other. And now I'm actually going to trim this one down a bit. Ooh, that's looking cool. And then I'm going to cut this one in half. Just making it up now. Oh yeah. And so now it's a not quite right kaleidoscope cane. I'm going to put this in the middle. I'm going to reduce it down a whole bunch first. Any more questions, Randy? Cool. What's up? You just watching over my shoulder? Hey, Perdea, thank you. Okay. There we go. Reducing this down a little bit. Diane says, I love your polymer clay cabs, and now that I can wrap half Persian 3 in one, not wanting to give up. I can't wait to show you what I make with them. I can't wait to see. Like, I'm so proud of y'all. Wait, what happened to the... Oh, I didn't put it in there. Okay. Just panicked a little. It's okay. Everything's fine. But I'm really proud of y'all for how much crafty stuff y'all do. Okay, now smushing this stuff together like hardcore. There we go. Smack that. I've sent 2 emails to your Etsy store form. Could you check afterward to see if you got them? Yeah, emails to Etsy. Is it under the same name as what your screen name is? Because that's something that really throws us off sometimes. Mm-hmm. Well, I haven't found their corpses on the porch, which seems to be where she likes to leave everything that she kills here lately. So I'm gonna presume that they lived. Okay. Ah, right. Yes, Linda. I'm sorry. I haven't shipped out your bracelet yet. I know it's been like a year. It feels like. But we're kind of slow on sending out the giveaway winners sometimes, but we're doing our best. But just so you know, it didn't get lost in the mail. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this and
starting your canes, how much do you use?
I don't know. I'll usually start with like a quarter of if this was a 2-ounce block, I'll start with like a quarter to start with of each color, and then but I make a lot of canes all at once. Y'all want to see what it looks like when we slice into it?
HP3 is 1,
Mm-hmm. Let's see if I can use this to prop that up. Yes. Nope, don't slide down on me. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Okay. Y'all ready? Are you ready for it to be blurry? There we go. Ooh. Oh, I like that. That is weird. Oh, I also really like this angle. Except for, not gonna lie, I have it propped up on a bottle. That is super cool. So now we're gonna try to sculpt this into a little mushroom cap. So let's see how that goes. I really miss the natural lighting of this room. My crafting area is like over in the darkest corner, so I have to have all of that extra lighting. Whereas in here, we have all of these open windows and stuff. Hey, Maddie. That really illuminate the room. So, having pipe dreams about the wondrous one day when we have like our still building, and I can have just like, I want a whole wall, like the northern facing wall, to just be windows. Did you get the wasp nest sorted in the storage room? We gave them an eviction notice. I don't think they paid attention because they're still there. So I think we're just going to have to burn the house down and move out. Pretty much. So now I'm going to take this and just start rolling it. I'm not going to use the pasta machine because that would just distort it all in one direction. Whereas if I do just a little bit in each direction. And when y'all make your own kaleidoscope canes, you'll be able to have it make much more sense, like way more rhyme and reason and rhythm and symmetry and stuff. And I wanted to do more glow-in-the-dark colors in this, but we'll see. And that's the nice thing about this stuff, too, is this one log is going to get me a lot of canes. Like, a lot. Fourth of July cobbler recipe. Right on. It does a little bit, doesn't it? Nuts a cobbler. Luke says, I'm going to have to head out in a bit, and I was wondering how long until the giveaway. Actually, we're about 5 minutes late on the giveaway. Just a moment. There's a reason for this, Randy. Okay. Yep. Ooh, it would be very turtle shelly. Oh, guys, we need to do like some psychedelic turtles. So it is giveaway time. Apparently we're picking 2 winners. So each of y'all are going to get a decal for sticking on whatever you want. So
68.
really, that's about half as what we usually have.
Did you promote the giveaway?
I don't know. Did I? I thought I did.
No, you did.
Cool,
Right at the
so-
very end, so
Yeah.
may the odds ever be in your favor.
Yeah, only 68 people this time. Okay, so we are at randomcommentpicker.com. We put in the YouTube link. And do you want to get in on the drum roll with us, Maddie?
Ready?
Letty Moran. Heck yeah, BonCon, here I come. So there's our first winner to Letty Moran. If you'll Letty, if you'll send me an email at backtooearthcreations@yahoo.com so I can go ahead and ship this to you before freeze is over. That's how I remember who wins.
And
now for the next one. Letty, if it's you again, we're gonna re-roll because
pick
it's not
another
fair.
winner.
Pick another winner. Wait, he didn't press button. There we go. Ladybird says Craft-A-Long Con would need to be about a month long and have camping. What a great idea. Yeah. Well, congratulations, Ladybird. If you'll send me an email as well, we will get y'all's decals sent off to you. Thank you, baby. Uh-oh. I'm wrapping in shit. Where's my coffee?
Where is your?
I don't know, but I want to drink it. I bet it's cold now. That'd be good. I could put ice in it and have iced coffee. Isn't Sarah great? Okay. Okay. Gotta promote again. We have 13 mugs of stuff left. That's our last 13 ever. So once they're gone, they're gone. But, and not all of them have the nice etchings. Some of them, like this one, I had to do ceramic paint over to get it to. But honestly, it holds up really well. No, the ceramic paint separated and looked bad. That's why it's a junk box. But they're on our Etsy. You get a mug, but it's crammed full of our box of like Craft My Box goodies. So like broken jewelry and old beads and weird shit that I didn't know what to do with it. Maybe you can figure it out. But go get your mug if you want a mug. Sorry, I have to do this because YouTube doesn't pay me enough money to live. And also we have $10 cab boxes for our $10 tier on Patreon now. I am genuinely excited to.
Are you sure they're on your Etsy?
What?
They said they were looking for them and they didn't see them yesterday.
The mugs?
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Let me check. I am checking. Mugga stuff. We have 13 left. Boop. So that should work. And then also we have, where do you get your boxes, decals, and personalized whatnot made? How do you find places to do that? We personalize our boxes, but I went on like some website that started with a Z, like Zazzle or something. I don't think it was Zazzle, but and just ordered a stamp with our logo that I had designed, and I had like a little PNG image of, and we got our decals made by Pandora's Eyes is her name on Instagram, but I can't remember her company name. But it was before we got our Cricut, and she gave us a pretty good price for them, and she like digitized the artwork and everything. Here on the table. Somewhere. I thought. Yeah, right there with the Z on it.
No?
It just has the Z, that's why I remember.
Oh.
But and then honestly, it was way more cost efficient. It was like $20 to get 2 different sizes of stamps and then just use ink than it was to like get stickers or anything like that. Just a thorough Googling. Some print shops in your areas might have good prices on it and stuff, but definitely get like 5 to 10 quotes before you actually buy, just to make sure that you're getting a good price. I'm always leery of the lowest price because I'm like, why is this so much cheaper? So I usually try to go for like the middle to the middle low price range. I thought about. What are you doing, Jim? Okay, we're gonna finish this mushroom. Gosh darn it.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm pretty new. First giveaway.
Okay.
So how does it work?
The way that the giveaways work is I request for y'all to leave a comment on some of my videos. Usually, man, I felt that in my teeth. Usually on like a Tuesday video, and then the following Thursday, I go to a random comment picker, and the internet picks one of the comments to win, and then you send me an email to backtoearthcreations@yahoo.com.
After the stream on Tuesday.
After the stream on Tuesdays, you leave a comment, or before the stream on Thursday. Doesn't matter when, as long as it's before we do the giveaway. Oh, Terry, the $10 cab boxes aren't on Etsy just yet. We didn't know how many we'd need to be sending out this month, but we do have the dud boxes, and then we do have the craft along kits, which are $20 tier. You get all the same number of cabs as are in our cab boxes, but you also get wire or chainmail. Well, the $20 craft along kits on Etsy. Man, there's a lot of dog fur in that. Where is my porcupine quill? Yeah, dog fur is free, unfortunately. But no, before we put all of our cabs up for sale, I wanted to see how they shipped out for Patreon this month. Okay. So now I'm just going to lay this veneer over our clay. Smack it a bunch. I'm going to try to make them all one piece, and I'm just curling this edge and under. And bringing it out a little bit. And now I'm going to flip this over and just radiating out from the center. Right on. Yeah, well, I'll post some cab boxes. Now, we do still have a few dud boxes left, where you get, like, twice the cabs for the price. Excuse me, but they're duds. So, like, some of them have, like, dog fur in them. Some of them, like, that's actually why I did... Yeah, only a few have bugs. But that's why I actually did a video about the dud boxes and the dud cabs, is so that you could really see, um, what it is that you're getting. Because we actually had quite a few people thumbs down them, and I'm like, nobody made you watch the video. I'm just saying. Like, I don't understand that, but that's just me. Where on earth? Here we go. This is one of my favorite uses of these little wire brushes.
I don't see the troll, guys.
Yeah, if you guys comment a whole bunch that we have a troll, it just gives Randy more to sift through to try to find the troll. So the most helpful that y'all can be to us whenever there is a troll is to go ahead and report them on your end, and then to trust Randy to catch them. There we go. What's up, babe? Okay, so now I'm just gonna run this through, which actually kind of helps remove some of the dog fur. Also, who here is excited about Vanilla WoW coming out? I've got to get my OBS done. It's near. Woo! But lovely seeing you. Right on. Well, it's nice to see you, Bex. Okay, so now I'm just gonna smush this into that. And that actually pushes the end. I've been watching and following you for a couple years now. On your Etsy store is just mad awesome, the coolest stuff you create. Aw, well thanks, Sam. That means a lot to me. It's been great having you along for the ride. Let me check and see how much shipping to South Africa would be. I'm going to bake it on this tile that I'm going to put in my toaster oven, but it's glow in the dark. And sometimes I have to like prop it on some other stuff, like if I had some tin foil or something. But you can also just lay it on its side. And then I think I have some eyeshadow somewhere. Come on, where you at, eyeshadow? There it is. Huh?
So I assume they were talking about Amugga stuff to South Africa?
Yeah.
That'll be $22.09 to ship.
Oof. We will ship it, but it's $22 to ship it. Which that just hurts. Like, I hate that. I wish it weren't so expensive. Okay. So yeah, it is a glow-in-the-dark base. But I'm going to go ahead now and just black, like, Almay eyeshadow. Actually, am I able to... Nope, it's on there. Okay. Should have done this before I tried attaching it. But I just build out from the base and then just giving it a quick brush. Helps define some of those lines. You can also use like chalk pastels and different things, but eyeshadow seems to work just fine. Right on. Well, I'm really glad to be helpful to you, Wild. And And then if it feels like you got too heavy with it, just scratch some more. And I'm just going to go through kind of pinching all the edges. Hey, Jane. I can't tell if you're actually confused. Like, in no way am I meaning offense, but please drop the troll thing. I'm not sure. I was thinking about gluing it to like a crystal or something and giving it away. Right on. It's getting all super crummy. We'll come in and starting at the base. Just gonna dry brush. Like, troll is a very common internet term. If you've ever been on Facebook or YouTube, like it's been around for a while. But it's just people who come into the chat and, you know, do stuff for attention. Oftentimes they're inappropriate. Very rarely do they actually contribute to the conversation. Okay, so I'm giving it a bit of a twist. What a twist. And so that's our little psychedelic mushroom. Right, Tashers? It's just practice is all, really. Hey, Nicole, how's it going? I don't know, I kind of wish the little things came out closer to the edge, but I'm happy with this. This will work. And I'm actually going to prop it up on a crystal to bake. Because that's all I have on hand right now. Don't eat the shroom, right? Yeah, polymer clay is not for eating. Let us see. I've got a little... Hey, Randy. Could I use the glowy thing on your keychains? Or your... Yeah. Oh, thank you. A long way around just so you don't have to stand up. I respect. Okay, so this is under a black light. And the glow's gonna fade pretty quickly, but most glitters that I've found do mix in okay with the polymer clay, but I find them, and they most of them bake all right too. But I found applying them with a brush, maybe in the glaze, can show them off more.
And the top of it doesn't glow,
The top of it doesn't glow in the dark, but it does fluoresce under a black light. So see, fluoresces, but no glow. But yeah, I love the glow in the dark. I want to cast a bunch, like sculpt a bunch of mushrooms. Yeah, I love mica powders. I want to sculpt a bunch of mushrooms, get them baked, and then make molds. That way, we can cast them out of resin and kind of mass produce them, if that makes sense, and to cast them out of glow in the dark resin. Ooh, can you add the glow in the dark to the top of the mushroom? I can. It's just for the sake of the video and getting this done in a relatively timely manner, because, you know, Stranger Things, I was using pre-made canes. But yeah, the glow in the dark clay, I believe, is the same price as any of their other clays. Now, I like it because it's very, very soft, but it's the Sculpey 3. It's not the Sculpey Primo. They do have a denser Fimo Effect clay, but I don't know, maybe it's just a store I've been getting them from, but I've been having a lot of trouble lately with Fimo. Oh god, I threw it on the dog. Are you okay, dog? Z is very offended. Like, just so y'all know, this is how I ensure dog fur in literally everything that I do. Will you good puppy? Yeah, you are. Oh, such a good puppy. His doggy Dan, and there's his Bubba. Same doggy. Hey, puppers. Mommy's little muffins. You're such good boys. And his little tail. Okay, I'll stop showing you my dogs now. But, quick demonstration before we go. Even though I'm 8 minutes over and Maddie's gonna stab me, I think. Scratch scratch, right? Woo! Down to 12 mugs of stuff. So this is the Sculpey fresh out of its package. Look at how easy it is to smush. Like, you just pull it right off and it just squishes. Squish, squish. So it's not crumbly. It's very soft, supple, easy to work with. So now here's the Fimo that I purchased at the same time. Let's see if we can't get it. And watch this one be like perfect or something. Wouldn't that be nice? I'd love to be proven wrong. Yeah, anytime I'm complaining about something being difficult and then it's easy, I'm like, I should have bitched ages ago. Come on, just open. Okay, so here's the Fimo. Already you can see it's quite crumbly. It's just breaking apart. See? And it's just a bit of a mess to work with. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pick it up with the softer clay. And again, have any of y'all had that problem? Yeah, I know they've got dates on the packages, but it's just been really consistent. Every time I buy Fimo or Kato, they come out crumblier than when I get the Sculpey or the Sculpey Primo. And I'm not gonna lie, I've got bricks of Primo in Sculpey that are like 6 years old, and they hold up fantastically. Oh, does it, Susan? Candace, yeah, I should have sat on it first. But I mean, you can see even, I don't know, because so that's why I'd rather go with Sculpey, which is technically a more fragile clay, but it's so much easier to work with, and I can use like an armature inside of it if it's something that I'm real worried about. You know, I don't want it to break. But yeah. And so whenever I mix clay like this, I believe Fimo has, yeah, you bake it at 230 degrees, whereas the Sculpey I bake at 275. So what I'm going to do for these ones, since I've mixed it, is I would bake at the lower temperature, but for longer. Oh, right on. Yeah, just mixing in some Primo. If I could find Primo in the glow, because it really does cut back on the glow if you mix it with a non-glowy. Ah, Nicole. Right, she says I use Super Sculpey and then just paint everything. If you're using acrylics, you can actually use a little bit of acrylic to mix in and tint some of your clays. If you ever have any problems with it, like rubbing off. Okay. Now I don't want to have to mix a whole bunch. Yeah, favorite way to mix by hand is to just fold and roll. Fold. Oh, wow, Michelle. And roll. Fold and roll. Fold, or is Megan, I think, sorry. And this way the heat from my hands is heating it up, making it very soft and supple. Okay. So now to make a mushroom, I'm actually going to use this. I'm just going to smush it along the edge of this makeup container to make the stem. And I'm going to come in and pinch and smush. To make a nice little flat mushroom. I have no idea, Jackie. Because it's been from different stores, too. Your impatience is tangible, Maddie. I'm just saying. You okay?
Slow God.
Just like, I'll survive, I guess. So yeah. So I'm just going to leave that one just a plain little smooshed up glow in the dark mushroom. I'm going to do some cute little wavies on the side. There we go. So I'm actually going to be bad. I'm going to bake both of these at 275, and then I'll show you guys if it burns in the next live stream. So that being said, I cannot wait any longer. We're going to go finish season 3 of Strange Things. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and for just have a great 4th of July. Be fun, be safe, be happy. Happy crafting. Bye. We'll see you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Was that everything? Yeah, that was everything. Bye.